Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, "I don't have the 5 positions anymore. It's as simple as 3, either a ball handler, a wing, or a big. We've become more versatile as the years have gone on. And guys, teams are now looking for players who provide that kind of versatility." Back to you.
Thank you, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Williams, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And both these coaches, Chris, tonight have plenty of options on their benches. Depth, a big part of what these teams do well.
Yeah, most great teams in the league, Kevin, have fantastic 6th and 7th option. I mean, depth means so much during the regular season.
Pass to George. Back to Beverley. Shoots it. No good off the front iron. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Kept alive. Tries again. And it's good on the way in.
The anticipation, the length. Tatum maximizes the opportunity on both ends.
Outside Leonard. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Zubac, that's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now, here's Walker. 20 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix. The kick out to Brown. Inside. Tries from 10, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Phoenix. George passes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
So it's Boston now. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brown. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Tatum. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Pass to Williams. And here is Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
And so Tatum nails them both. Now George. His last outing with 20 points. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Walker. Finished off the break.
When Walker gets out in transition, good luck. Running so quickly down the floor for these high percentage chances.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 4. Pass to Morris. He kicks it to George. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Here's George after the basket by Boston. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Misses from close range. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Clippers trail by 8. And George kicks to Beverly. Nobody near Leonard. Offensive rebound.
Oh, defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Thompson finds Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Big that time from Leonard.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside for George. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
Walker goes in. Back to Tatum. Walker in the corner. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Here's Thompson. Boston again missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Now here's Walker. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. It's Brown with the drive. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot goes in.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And Chris, just getting into a new year, already injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, and the big thing, though, end the year healthy. I mean, get your guys back to 100%. Don't rush them back early.
For Boston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Walker the pass to Williams.
Stay there.
And the rejection by Zubac. And here's Brown outside. Here's Williams.
And Beverly just goes all out on defense, which is what allows him to come up with these rejections.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
The pass to Williams. Leonard against Tatum. Brown dishes to Tatum. To stop the drought, the kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass.
How about the strength of Morris, shrugging off the D and nailing the shot?
Boston's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. And it's sent back by Leonard. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
So, for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Marcus Smart comes in for Thompson. And it's Teague in for Kemba Walker. Now, here's Teague. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Williams passes to Zubac. Out to Ibaka. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Kennard. Launches a three. That shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Brown right side. The kick out to Tatum. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so Tatum nails them both. Clippers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Leonard with the ball. He's coming off a 37-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Taken away by Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's tipped, and Patterson kicks to Williams. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Pass to Smart. Out left to the wing, and there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. Outside, Smart.
Passes it to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Tice. Right side Tatum. Outside Teague. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan. Not elite too, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
They get it back. Tatum dishes to Teague. Outside, Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Brown. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end. That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Williams can't hit. Boston trailing. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. That's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
And there's the pass to Ibaka. Brown against Jackson. Outside Williams. And stolen by Jeff Teague. In the corner, Smart with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Clippers third. In fourth, the Celtics.
Great play from both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they displayed lately here in getting out and forcing the issue.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Neesmith, he's checked in for Brown. Both good from the line that time. 1:27 left to play in the first. Williams against Smart. Williams, that's good.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
Now here's Smart. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Tice throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2 for the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Jackson against Teague. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tice. Not going to go that time.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Out to Ibaka, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. And here's Boston. Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. Outside, Smart. Outside, Green. Tatum, that's for 2. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together, we move the ball, we make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Green is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
He doesn't get the second one. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Well, you can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
The Celtics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Walker against Jackson to the inside. Tice. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Stolen by Walker. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And George now top of the key. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Jackson. And it's tied up with that one.
And, you know, you go back to that horrific leg injury in Vegas back in 2014, and Paul George hasn't just made it back to the NBA. He's come back a better player.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Pass to George. Goes up on the high post. Off the left rim and out.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Green, no luck.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Green, the pass to Williams. To the left wing. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Walker. 6 points for Kemba Walker.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Now Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Beverly.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Brown. 26 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
The body and agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Zubac. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but what even was more impressive, in my opinion, was the shot block. I mean, by the end, they weren't afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard. George has got 9 points in the quarter. Boston trailing. Walker with it. He's got 6. Now here's Brown. Thompson finds Walker. Over in the corner, Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Celtics making a switch here. Teague's checked in. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Leonard attacking. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Now here's Williams. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Celtics trail by 4. And Teague, here we go. Pass to Walker. Fires the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And here's Leonard from 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Walker. He has 6 to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Walker is so adept at running these pick and rolls. He has a feel for when to pass and when to let it fly.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, George. And no good that time. Good D by Thompson. And Walker kicks to Teague. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to George. The tray. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And Teague has it in the corner. Thompson outside. Here's Brown, and the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Patterson comes in for Ivica Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Walker. George against Brown.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Lou Williams. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. And the Clippers making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
Tatum against Leonard. He kicks it to Patterson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Outside, Smart. And stolen by Patterson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard's got the ball. Celtics trail by 5. Over in the corner, Brown. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, as good as he is at creating his own shot, Kennard is also a solid distributor. Doesn't miss the open man when he spots him.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Williams. Los Angeles leading by 7. Puts one up from 19, and it's off the back rim. No good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Brown missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Teague. Here's Tice. Kicks it to Teague. Goes back up. Good as the jump shot falls.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last off-season, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. And the dunk by Tatum.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
1:36 left in the first half of basketball.
And see, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Jackson, he's checked in for Patterson. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston, they're in 2nd, looking to take over the 1st spot.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 6. Nice shot by Smart.
Just too physical. Smart, shedding the defense and finishing strong.
There's 49 seconds left now here in the 2nd. Williams inside. Teague covering. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smart against Kennard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And that one falls for Smart.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Green, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And so Smart nails both of them. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, Williams. Now the pass to Kennard. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. Just in terms of the second quarter, they were the better team, but there wasn't a big difference between them. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Now Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
George passes to Beverley. Out to Morris for 3. That shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pushing it up. Goes up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
And both free throws good for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
George, that's a two-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Outside, George dishes it to Leonard. Over Williams. And Boston with the rebound.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Walker goes in. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
The Clippers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Walker with it. 10 points for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
He's off on the first. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And Thompson throws it down.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Clippers trail by 6. George looking around. Here's Leonard. He's got 22. The shot's good. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Brown, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's Beverly. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron.
and really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Tatum against Leonard. Fires at the elbow. And that's good for 2. Leonard's got 26 points.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Walker kicks to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Tatum. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. Clippers trail by 6. Here's George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Tatum.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Neesmith, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. He hits both from the stripe. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because 1 or 2 guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. Celtics leading by 10. And here's Walker. He's got 13. Pass to Smart. Here's Williams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Baca comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George, no good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Clippers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Passes it to Leonard. Left side, Ibaka. Over Williams. Ibaka, no luck.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
The Clippers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 13-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
George against Walker. Looking to end his cold spell. George, no good.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. From outside the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Now Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ibaka looking for an opening. George finds Morris. Trying to end the drought. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from George. George has got 14 points. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Williams dishes to Tatum. Outside, Walker, 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
You see, that's the quickness of Walker. It poses so many issues for the defense. He's an expert at getting fouled while shooting.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
An electrifying scorer. Walker, he'll burn you in so many ways.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for George. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And it's Green in for Thompson. Good on both. Clippers trail by 14. The pass to Ibaka. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He kicks to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Walker from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Walker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The drive by Green. No good on the shot. The Celtics making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Now Jackson. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Morris. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 41% for the game. Outside Teague. He lobs it up, and Tice throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Smart against Williams. Pass to Ibaka. Lots of room. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
One shot.
Tatum no good on the free throw. Clippers trail by 16. Outside Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the speed of Jackson's ball handling? Just leaving the D in the dust with his move.
Outside, Smart. Green left side. Over Williams. Green, no luck. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Williams passes to Jackson. Now here is Ibaka. Over Tice. Ibaka, no luck.
A scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Morris kicks to Beverly. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Smart. Williams against Smart. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. Williams can't hit. Celtics leading by 16. Poked loose. Over in the corner, Brown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Smart passes to Brown. Inside, Tice. And Tice throws it down.
I mean, what you love about Brown's game right now, he understands the offense, and he understands his role within it.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams looking around. Pass to Beverly. It's deflected. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tatum against Beverly. Tatum kicks to Tice. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Passes it to Morris. Lets it go from deep. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Boston with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Celtics, Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Teague out there with Smart. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Tatum.
A long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And he makes both free throws.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Teague finds Tice. Tatum draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Celtics now. Tice passes to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Tice. Uncovered. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac's with it. Here's Kennard. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And the dunk by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
Clippers trail by 18. Now here's Williams. Ibaka outside.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
That free throw good from Brown.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here is Teague. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Tice. Boston, no good that time either. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Then for the Celtics, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeff Teague. The free throw drops for Zubac.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Celtics leading by 18. Here's Walker. And the rejection by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball. Picked up by Brown.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Walker. And it's sent back by Leonard. And taken away by Brown. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And the slam by Williams.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up an easy bucket.
Clippers trail by 17. Outside Williams. Over Smart. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And Thompson kicks to Walker. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the two free throws.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. With the teardrop. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The free throw drops for Zubac. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Down low. And the rejection by Zubac.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And the first one drops. And George drops them both. Brown with it. Kicks it to Smart. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, the breathtaking athleticism of Brown. I mean, just incredible at rising up and packing a punch on these dunks.
Clippers trail by 17. Here's Beverly to the paint.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
Now here's Walker. Brown outside. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
And they pick up 2.
It's too bad the scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Beverly against Walker. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 18. Here's Leonard. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Brown.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Outside Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics leading by 18. And here's Walker. Floats it up for Walker. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Leonard inside. Brown's there. Leonard, no luck. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Stolen by George. A pull-up. Leonard, no luck. The Celtics shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now Brown to the middle. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That'll put Paul George on the line. That's on Jaylen Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the inside, Walker. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Clippers trail by 20. Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Thompson. Up the floor. Williams finds Walker. It's good. And now 24 points for Kemba Walker.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Walker with it. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Here's Beverly. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists in the game. Boston leading by 18. Pass to Williams. Thompson against Morris. Thompson passes to Brown. Shot clock at 5.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
Count it. Good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Beverly against Walker. Inside, it's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low. Stolen by Beverly. 4-on-1, and they're running. A 3 from Leonard. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Oh, Tatum in position. It's stolen by Morris. Here's George. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And that one's good. Leonard.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
Tatum against Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Clippers trail by 15. To the paint. And that one's good. Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Morris. Brown kicks to Walker. Over Beverly. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Walker's got 11 points in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And it's Leonard missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And watch them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Walker.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Brown, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Beverly against Walker. In the corner, it's Morris. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.